BMW, it's a brand synonymous with performance and ultimately sheer driving pleasure. And when you hear the letter M, there's a reason they call it the most powerful letter in the world. Welcome to this, the BMW M4, and not just any M4, the M4 with a competition pack. I think it's time to get in and have a go. So now, this being, of course, a very specialized car, it starts when you get inside. Yes, you get the racing BMW colors on the seat belts, you get the carbon fiber trim work, you get this M-style wheel with the large flappy paddles. But ultimately, even more important, is getting it set up and ready to go. So you start the engine. Of course, it purrs to life. You've got a couple of different settings here. There's one for the steering, for instance. There's one for the engine, and of course, in this car like this, you want everything in Sports Plus. That's the most dynamic, the sharpest. You can also set the veracity of the gearbox. Put it up here, you're into your third most ferocious setting. The shifts are like this, and ultimately, I think we're ready to stop talking and get it on the road. That makes a bit of a noise. This car is very, very special. So yes, you drive it along as you saw from the outside. This racket it's making is much like the image which it portrays. Standing still, parked, or on the move, it looks aggressive, it looks sharp, it looks ultimately what a BMW should look, especially one dressed with M performance. Now, the BMW M4 with the competition pack adds a couple of extra little touches and details which really make it stand out. Not to say the normal M4 is dull in any way, but this one has the large forged 20-inch competition star alloys. It's got blackened exhaust tips, the blackened badging, and those blackened kidney grills. It ultimately all points to something very mean and aggressive. But weirdly, you can drive along like I'm doing now in Sport Plus mode, major aggression, power, and ultimately barks all the way. Or you can switch it like I've done now into what they call efficient or more comfort mode. Now, this four-seater, and yes, it is a proper four-seater coupe, can take 4 adults if you want. You can drive along quietly, it's comfortable, and it's ultimately a premium BMW product. In here I've got the likes of everything from a large multimedia system, the likes of every available media source, full-on navigation and mapping, and even BMW's concierge services on the go. It is ultimately comfort and luxury. Let's be honest here for just a second. I don't think we really care too much about multimedia, entertainment, and ultimately being swooped in these large, comfortable competition seats. What we really care about is how this thing performs and how it goes. You see, the standard M4 develops one hell of a lot of power. This one, however, is 14 kilowatts more. It's rated at 331 kilowatts, 550 newton meters of torque, and limited to 280 kilometers an hour. The result of all that is sheer aggression, fun, and ultimately setting your hair on fire. You would really crease the road rather than let go in this car. It is planted, it's dynamic, it's very BMW in the way it performs. It really does hug and let you feel the bends at all times. Of course, you've got all the confidence of a lot of driver assistance features as well, and give it just the slightest bit of open road and you'll be up at the legal speed limit in a couple of seconds. This car is ferociously fast and aggressive. I also love the way that when you let go of the accelerator while cruising along, while even coasting, you get those lovely barks and cracks and pops. This Sport Plus mode, it really is something else. So ultimately, the BMW M4 with this competition pack. I think to sum it up, it's simple. It's all things to all people who love driving and who love sheer driving pleasure. It's spacious, it's comfortable, it's got a decent sized boot, but if the mood takes you, it'll really let you have the kind of fun that not many other cars can deliver.
Technobuck.